Hey guys, ThunderBow here, and before I even begin this video, I just want to apologize in advance for my voice, or lack thereof. Main reason why my voice is really raspy right now is because for the last week was my college's welcome week, so I was basically going to parties every single night, meeting a ton of people, and you know, just kind of run down right now, so voice is a little on the rusty side, but I hope you guys can disregard that for this video. So, thanks, sit back, and enjoy the update video.
What is going on, guys? ThunderBow here, and today I'm bringing you another Minecraft Pocket Edition update video. And guess what today is, guys? Today is the official beta release of 0.16.0. Yes, that's right, 0.16.0 is finally out, and I know on the top of the screen it says 0.15.9. That's just a bug. The developers have already noted that. So 0.16 is out, so I'm going to be giving you guys a rundown of all of the new 0.16 features, and I'm going to be starting off with the settings screen. This is by far the most immediately recognizable change, and the entire settings interface is completely different. So you guys can see we have a whole bunch of different selections for different options to choose from. We have a keyboard and mouse layout, we have a controller layout, touchscreen, so forth and so on. Then we have our username profile, video settings, audio settings, and language settings. So the new settings menu is definitely a lot easier to sort through. You no longer have those really annoying little icons that you have to rely on. I always mix them up, so thankfully this new settings screen looks a lot better, and it also looks the exact same in-game, so when playing in a world you have the exact same settings menu as you do right here on the home screen. One funny little bug that I wanted to point out real quick is actually in the Pocket Edition store. So if you scroll down to where it says Realms, it's just a filler thumbnail. They forgot to change it. It's really funny, because the whole thing was just made in like Microsoft Paint. It was just, never mind. For some reason the college internet's kind of being weird. But either way, you can look at these little thumbnails. It's like 2 people, Realms, so fun that you will want to play it by some guy. And the same thing with the 10-person Realms, so fun that you will want to play it, some guy. And it's just a really, really awful looking thumbnail. So props to the developers for slipping that in by accident. So, with further ado, let's load up this creative world that I basically set up to show you guys all of the new features. So, in these chests, which I think there's like something like 7 of them, yeah, there's 7 chests. These have all of the new items and features. So, I'm going to open up this one, and in here we have is Guardian Egg. Yes, that's right. Guardians are now finally in Pocket Edition. Where'd it go? It's right here. Okay. So Guardians are finally in Pocket Edition, which, you know what this means? Ocean Temples are also in the game as well. Now, what's unfortunate is how I was unable to find the Ocean Monument. So, basically, yeah, I literally looked for like a half hour. Couldn't find one. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some seeds out there for a ocean monument, but I didn't find any, so if I happen to stumble upon one, I will definitely make a video on the ocean monuments, but for now I'm just going to show off the Guardians. So these are the Guardians. They bounce around and everything, and if I were to switch over into survival mode, it would shoot a laser beam out of its center eye, and that's how it attacks. So basically, it's a freakish fish monster thing, and hang on a second. Oh, yeah, this is also another awesome new feature. The game menu now shows the Pocket Edition logo in-game, as well as some clearly defined buttons, so I can go right into the settings. Always day, so let's pop that on. Okay, and resume game. So anyway, this is the Guardian. Really creepy. It's just a gigantic fish that shoots laser beams out of its eye, kind of like a Godzilla, but in a fish form. So, yeah. Really, really creepy looking. I'll spawn a whole bunch of them. And I believe if you were to put some squids down, they actually attack squids. So where's the squid egg? Alright, let's see. Will they start attacking it? Yep, there they go. See, they're shooting those laser beams out of their eye, and basically they just roast the crap out of whatever object is in their way. So let's just spawn a whole bunch of squids. Feel really bad for them, but you know what? They're just little block creatures. But look at these dudes go to town. They're just zapping them all over the place. Kind of like that, the tripod alien things from War of the Worlds. And they just shoot the little laser beams, and they just boil everything in sight. So this is pretty cool. Definitely don't want to get caught in their cross beams, so that's definitely something to avoid. Anyway, on to the next new feature. This egg, which says spawn NPC. And to be completely honest, I have no idea what it does, because it doesn't actually do anything. But it's this colorful new egg, and I have no clue what it's supposed to do. So I don't know if it's just a placeholder item, or if it's supposed to have a function and it's not working, but either way, the spawn NPC egg doesn't do anything. So now we're getting onto the new blocks. So over here we have the Prismarine. So I'll just take out some of this Prismarine. And basically, this is just a decoration block that is findable inside the ocean monuments. I would show you guys it in its natural form, in its natural location, but unfortunately I can't find an ocean monument. So, that's just basically what it looks like, and it's a pretty cool decoration block. We also have the Prismarine bricks, which is also findable in the ocean monuments. Really cool decoration block, definitely adds a nice teal blue touch to whatever buildings you're making. I have no idea what this would be really used for because I'm not a builder. And over here we have the dark Prismarine, which is another variant of the Prismarine block. It looks like this when placed. It's basically like a dark greenish blue. Also looks pretty cool. And we also have the Sea Lantern, which the Sea Lantern is basically like the ocean monument version of glowstone. You can see it already lit up the area, which is pretty cool. But yeah, basically it's a lamp. That's pretty much it. And last but not least, we have two new items. First being the Prismarine Shard, and the second one being the Prismarine Crystals. These, I believe, you obtain after crafting the Prismarine blocks, and you can then use them to craft the Prismarine bricks and the Dark Prismarine, and also, I believe, use the Prismarine Crystals to make the Prismarine Lantern, the Sea Lantern, I'm sorry, the Sea Lantern. So, I believe you use the Crystals to make the Sea Lantern, and then the Shards to make the other block variants. The biggest feature by far is the fact that there's now commands in Pocket Edition. Yes, that's right. The developers said they were coming back in like February, and they're finally here. Commands are officially in Pocket Edition. So, all you have to do is go into the chat menu, and then do slash. So there's the slash, and all of a sudden, it pulls up a whole bunch of commands that are basically readily accessible, that are pretty much the most commonly used ones. So if I do slash help and then page 1, it'll bring up a whole bunch of commands that are listed on the first page. And then all I have to do is do slash help, and then I'll pull up the second page of commands. So there it says showing help page 2 of 6, and then there's the game mode commands, the give commands, slash kill. Alright, let's go to help 3, and it lists a whole bunch of others, but I believe it's bugged because there should be something in between slash list saying page 3, but this is page 3 basically from list down, and I really wish they would color code these commands because like it's really annoying trying to read something that's like all white. So if they were able to like color code them, it would definitely be a lot better on the eyes. But you know what, I'm not complaining because they have commands and they actually work, so I'm just going to do slash game mode real quick. So if I do slash game mode, and then I can do S for survival, and then I need to do the @ symbol for the target, and I'll just do all because I'm not going to type in Steve. Set my game mode to survival mode. Okay, so here I am in survival mode. Let's see if these dudes attack me, which they probably will, which isn't going to be fun. Okay, well I took some damage for some reason, but either way, yeah. So commands work. Basically, I can switch from creative mode to survival mode at will. So I'll just do game mode again, and then do C, and then at A for all players. And am I back in creative mode? Yes, I am back in creative mode. So there we have it. Commands officially working. So commands are super useful. There's a ton of them, and they basically really help with server management and stuff. So hopefully this all applies to realms and you can like blacklist items. Because if you guys haven't noticed, there's a huge realms issue going on with my channel right now. So either way, commands are super fun, super useful, and it's definitely the biggest feature of this update. Now there is one thing that I want to test out that I heard was actually in this update, and apparently they're calling it the boss update because they added bosses to Pocket Edition, and unfortunately they did not add the end dimension. They only added the Elder Guardian, which is like a boss battle that you would encounter in the Ocean Monument, and they also added the Wither, which is why I'm holding Soul Sand and the Wither Skeleton as well. But unfortunately it's not listed in the 0.16 changelog, so I don't know if it's temporarily disabled. So we're just going to give it a shot right now and see if we can actually spawn the Wither in Pocket Edition. So here we go, 1, 2, and 3. What a letdown.
So as a matter of fact, guys, the Wither actually didn't get added in 0.16, at least for this beta build. Apparently it got, quote, stuck in traffic, so it's just a bug that it wasn't in this beta build, and it will be out in the next one, so I will be sure to make a video on the Wither once that happens.
But regardless, this update is awesome enough with its commands, new generated structure, and new mods, so I'm pretty satisfied with this update. The only thing I'm really not satisfied with is the fact that it crashes a lot, which it was crashing a lot for me earlier, so they definitely have to get that fixed in future beta builds. But either way, this is pretty much the end of this update video, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, punch that like button right in the face and hit that subscribe button to hop on board the Thunder train, and as always, see you guys in the next video.